Is there any chance of a 20th anniversary reunion?
Well, the 20th anniversary gets asked about a lot. There's no plans to do it, and it's kind of now, I think, around this time. So yeah, no, it's not. There's no plans to do anything this year, unfortunately. But in the future, who knows? Maybe someday. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
What are the other guys up to these days?
Nicky's doing some radio work. He's his own radio show actually in Ireland. A really good show. He's doing some TV work. Keane is he was a judge on The Voice there for the last 4 or 5 years in Ireland. It's like we saw each other like a week ago, and I hadn't seen him in, let's say, a year. But you've just got so much to talk about. You know, you've got so many, I suppose, stories and a kind of a bond that nobody else has, unless you're in Westlife. Nobody else has that kind of connection. So we have that, and it's always nice to reminisce about stuff. And even if I'm out here in Asia or whatever, they'd ask me about, you know, what's it like out there now, or what are you doing, or whatever, and we get to talk about old times coming to Singapore or wherever. So yeah, it's always nice to see the guys when you bump into them.
Tell me, I read this online. Is it true that in the early days of Westlife, Simon Cowell got involved?
Oh yeah,
And
well, Simon Cowell signed us. We auditioned for our record label, and the boss guy was Simon Cowell in front of us.
And he wanted to replace you, is that correct?
I blame my wife on this actually, because I went out because I wanted to see my wife. She wasn't my wife obviously at the time. But yeah, I went out and had a few too many drinks maybe, and kind of came to the audition a bit groggy. Didn't really probably look well or perform well or whatever. But yeah, after that he wanted to replace me, and Louis kind of said, okay, I'll replace him. But Louis came out then, was kind of quite angry at me, and he came up with an idea to grow my hair longer and dye it blonde. And I did it, and he came back like 4 or 5 months later, and he loved the new guy in the band. True story.
Almost jeopardized your whole career to get the girl.
I did, but I got the band and got the girls, so it all worked out in the end, Sean.
Your new album is Love Always. It's mostly covers, 2/3 are covers. Tell us about this album.
It's full of love songs, and I suppose an album that I knew I was going to make at some stage. I love singing big songs. You know, we did some on Westlife obviously as well. We did some covers, and a lot of people actually asked me to cover Westlife songs, which is kind of funny because I've already done Westlife songs. So to cover myself, you know, I don't know. I suppose it's weird. I think Westlife songs are the way they are, and they're memories for certain reasons. And I think, yeah, I don't want to sing them again. I want to try songs that maybe have different stuff in my life. It's kind of difficult to make a love songs album because people think, oh, you just pick a list and sing them. But you got to be able to, I suppose, there's got to be a reason for that song in your own life or your own memory as growing up. And some of these songs are memories like that, even like the Bangles' Eternal Flame.
You've been married for many years. How many years now?
14 years.
Any tips for a happy marriage?
A happy marriage? I think be honest with each other. Keep the romance alive. Always try and have date night. Go to the cinema with each other. We like going to the movies. We try and go to the movies once every 2 or 3 weeks. Okay. Once a month, definitely. We always go and we just have popcorn, ice cream, and do the whole thing that we used to do like literally 20 years ago.
Nice.
We keep that going. So yeah, just keep it alive, keep it healthy, keep it good.
I'm going to play you the intros of songs that all have love in the title.
Oh, brilliant.
Let's see if you can name all of these songs. Here we go. Number 1.
Love is in the air. Love is all around me.
Love is
in the air. Sorry, what did I do? Why did I say that?
Here's number 2 on your little quiz.
Closed off from love, I didn't need the pain. Once or twice.
Leading Love.
Leading Love's the right answer. How about number 3, a little bit of 90s here?
Must have been love. What a song.
Must have been love, Roxette. Okay, next one.
Rihanna. Love the Way You Lie. This is a good one for the treadmill as well, actually.
Number 5, can you name this one?
that piano intro. It's the background.
Sing along if you want, mate.
My love. No, you sing.
5.
My love. Hard to miss that one. That's definitely, that song reminds me of Singapore. Reminds me of Asia. So much.
Oh yeah? Why?
It's just, I don't know. It was such a massive hit for us over here. I think it changed our whole. I think our first album was big, but I think that song came out and it just brought it to a whole different level all over the world. And it was our biggest album actually. It was our most successful album.
Well, we definitely still play it here on Kiss.
Yeah, it's a great song.
All right, Shane, thanks so much for being here today, and good luck with the album.
Thank you very much.
Kiss 92.